Hello all, my name is Mukesh and welcome back to my YouTube channel Mukesh Tech Hub. So today I'm going to discuss about some useful metrics for checking the model or algorithm's performance. So in this video lecture I'm going to cover about the confusion metrics, precision, sensitivity and specificity. So these are the useful metrics to check the model or algorithm's performance. So for example, if you are applying some algorithms on the particular data sets, so example, if you are using naive Bayes or some random forest or logistic regression on the classification model and you want to calculate the some specificity or some sensitivity, then you can apply these matrices to check the model's performance, right? So let's get started on that one. So what before that, let me give a brief idea about the confusion matrix. So what is a confusion matrix? So basically confusion matrix is a n cross n matrix used for evaluating the performance of a classification model. And here n denotes the number of target classes. Also we can say this confusion matrix as error matrix, and it is a specific table layout that allows visualization of the performance of an algorithm, typically a supervised learning one. Confusion metrics are used to visualize important predictive analytics like recall, specificity, accuracy, and precision. So confusion metrics are useful because they give direct comparisons of values like true positive, false positive, true negative, and false negatives. So let's go into and deep and dive what all are these parameters like true positive, false positive, true negative, and false negative. What does that mean and how we can calculate that? So here we can have a look over the confusion matrix, how does that look and what all are the parameters. So on the top you can see the actual values, and on side the left you can see the predicted values. So first column represents to the true positive values, next false positive, down to the true positive represents to the false negative, and right side of the false negative is the true negative. So what all are these things? How we can calculate? So basically true positive, what does that mean? So predicted values matches with actual values. So predicted values matches with actual values. So what does that mean? So actual value was positive. So suppose you are going for some prediction and in that you can see the actual value was also positive and model predicted same as positive, right? So actual versus the predicted both were positive, that comes under true positive. What true negative? Predicted value matches the actual value, same the as true positive, but here we have some slight difference. So actual value was negative. So in case of true negative, here you can see in case of true negative, the fourth column, true negative, actual value was negative but model predicted as negative. So that is also true negative case. So in both this scenario, actual and the prediction, both values were negative and you also got the prediction as negative. So we clearly classified the values. Now what is the false positive? So sometimes, not sometimes, so false positive we known as also type 1 error. These are the type 1 false positive. So actual value was negative but model predicted as positive. So what does that mean? If you are going on the prediction, so actual value was negative, so you were saying like the, if I'm going to check the health status about some candidate like Raja, so he was not having any disease, but after going to the medical health checkup, the system predicted as he is having some medical disease, health disease, right? So these are the type 1 error. Now let's move to the false negative case. So false negative also known as the type 2 error. So here actual value was positive but model predicted as negative. So similar to false positive, what does that mean? So if that Raja is going for the medical health checkup and he is having some serious health disease, but model prediction, according to the model prediction, he is getting the report as negative. He is not having any disease. So this is about the confusion matrix, guys. So if you want to calculate the accuracy of this confusion matrix, then what you have to do, you have to calculate true positive plus true negative, divide by all the possible values, true positive plus false negative and true negative, right? Now let's do the next important matrix, that is precision. So precision represents like how many correctly predicted cases actually turned out to be positive. What does that mean? So from a if you are going to conduct a scenario and conduct a survey, in that when you got some results and you got some calculations, so out of that how much total turned out to be positive, so how many out of them were positive identified, right? So precision is the ratio between the true positive and all the positives. Precision refers to the percentage of your results which are relevant, guys. It's a very important. And precision is the useful matrix when false positive more important over the false negative. What does that mean? False positive, as I mentioned, these are the type 1 error, and actual value was negative but model predicted as positive, right? So if false positive are more important over false negative, then we should go for precision, right? Now let's look at precision metric. So this is the table, guys. So here we can see the actual value and the predicted value. So here we have two scenarios. In first, people who all are got vaccinated, and second, people who are not got any vaccine, right? So here we can see if I did to calculate the precision, then what formula I have to apply? True positive divided by true positive plus false positive, right? So according to this matrix, true positive are 150, divide by 150 plus, for what all are the false positive? False positive is 25, right? So if we will calculate this one, we will be getting 0.85, that means 85%, right? So what does that mean? 85% people, right? So this is the precision. So precision is the useful matrix in cases where false positive is a higher concern than false negative, right? Now let's move forward toward the next metric, that is the sensitivity. So basically sensitivity is the metric that evaluates a model ability to predict true positive of each available category. So if you are given a data set with different categories and you want to calculate the sensitivity for that one, right? So you want to calculate the positive, true positive for each available categories, then you need to apply sensitivity. And sensitivity measures is used to determine the proportion of actual positive case which got predicted correctly, right? So now let's move forward to the metric, how sensitivity table looks like. So here we can see, similar to above, I'm using the same data set here, similar to previous, got vaccinated and not got any vaccine people. So sensitivity formula says true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. So here I can see the true positive is the 150 divided by 150 plus 42. So here I'm getting 0.78. So that is 78%. That means sensitivity tells that 78% people got vaccine, right? If I'm applying the formula and after getting the 0.78, so we can see sensitivity tells that 78% people got only vaccine, right? Now let's move forward some other metric, that is specificity. So specificity is the metric that evaluates a model ability to predict true negative, right? True negative of each available categories. So similarly previous we were getting the true positive, and in the specificity we are getting calculating true negative for each and individual available categories. So specificity measures is used to determine the proportion of a actual negative cases which got predicted correctly. So if we will look at the table, so according to the formula, so specificity refers to the true negative divided by true negative plus false positive. So here true negative is 110 divided by 110 plus false positive. False positives are 25. If you will look to into the confusion matrix table, then you will get to know which column refers to the which parameter, like it's a true positive, true negative, false positive or false negative. And if you will calculate, if I'll calculate the total this calculation, then I'll get the 0.81. That means it says specificity tells that 81% people is still not getting got any vaccine. They are in the queue, right? So this is about the specificity, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You can share, like and subscribe my YouTube channel Mukesh Tech Up. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching.